All right, everyone, we're going to get started in a moment, but I just want to point to everyone that we do have these nice little programs that have people's names in them, so perhaps you would want to grab one. Trying to figure out the best way to get people up and on and off the stage. We have 2 hours, we have a lot of folks, but we don't know how many people are actually going to be here. Supposed to show up, it's a lot of folks. So, I'll be back in a couple minutes to give you some instruction, and then we'll see where we're going to take it from there. So strike up the band. All right. Thank you, everybody, for being alive. Thank you, my Tinker boots. You know? You know? That's right. So these are my performance boots. I just got them, and I feel so great in them. You know what I'm saying? Getting hit on by everybody. I love that. Want to thank y'all again for being here. We've been doing a little bit of work over the last few weeks, stuff that has to do with the word and how we bring it, right? So whether it's going to be storytelling, whether it's going to be poetry, whether it's going to be something you've made from a poem into a song or a song you want to share, I'm just saying that what we want to do is make sure that you just, hey, give it up. Don't leave anything inside your lungs, right? Give it up to the people who are out here to check it out. And tonight, this is really about what it means for us to probably go back to the beginnings of things, what it means for us to just be human beings with each other, to open up our mouths and let whatever that is that's, beating in the chest, that drum be heard. So I want to thank you again for being here. So I'm going to do a little something just to open us up. It is a lecture in ethnomusicology and social linguistics, but it's in 4/4 time, and I need you to give me one word. I want you to give me one word. That word is what? Can you try that with me? On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. What? Exactly. That's a pretty good one. And that's a very important word, that impulse that led to the word what. Because that is the kind of thing that started this human trek toward knowledge, toward understanding. What's over that hill? What are those things in the sky? What does it mean to be human? What time is lunch, right? Real important stuff that we human beings need to figure out. So let me see who was listening. On the count of 3, you're going to do what? What? Exactly. So let's take it back to the dawn of time. Before technology tamed our minds, when a man took his hands and began to clap. And that was the beginning of the boom, boom, bap. Let's take it back to the dawn of time, before technology tamed our minds, when a woman started humming to an animal's call. And that was the beginning of the yes, yes, y'all. A yes, yes, y'all. Yes, yes, y'all. It's like that, it's like that, it's like that, y'all. What? It's like that, y'all. What? It's like that, y'all. What? For real. It's like that. So, once again, here we are again, needing to feel what it means to be skin, to feel the systole and diastole of the human heart getting rolled into poetry and whatever comes from a human soul. We know the body has intelligence. The intellect cannot dismiss a consequence of biocultural experience. But let's take a quick trip and get a sense of what it means for all of us here to have become human beings. Back in a time that we cannot recall, our ancestors drummed in the hum of night. Under these same stars they believed were gods, shining down as they danced by the firelight. Their bodies started moving, voices started grunting, imitating animals they knew they would be hunting on the next day to provide sustenance for their tribe. This was a ritual intended to recognize that life is born of death. Like sunrise and sunset, cycling from east to west, the drums would beat, feet began to step, moving from right to left, the men leapt as the chants began to rise from the women's breath. This is why music and poetry calls the blood. It's been this way since we crawled from the mud, an ancient thing banging in the body and the mind that we've been grooving to people since the dawn of time. So check it. Let's take it back to the dawn of time, before technology tamed the mind. A man took his hands and began to clap, and that was the beginning of the boom, boom, bap. Let's take it back to the dawn of time, before technology tamed the mind. A woman started humming to an animal's call, and that was the beginning of the yes, y'all. Yes, yes, y'all. Yes, yes, y'all. It's like that, it's like that, it's like that, y'all. It's like that, y'all. It's like that, y'all. It's like, whether Irish or English or Spanish, Danish or Swedish or Polish, Russian or Turkish, Italian, German or Kurdish, Japanese or Assyrian, Javanese or Armenian, Portuguese or Hungarian, Hebrew, Zulu, Bavarian, no matter the tongue you speak, languages have a beat. The body instinctively translates into music. See, what science has found is we are creatures of sound, and our ears need to seek rhythmic patterns in human speech, like the words I'm spitting, hear the rhythm that's in them even before you get a hint of any content I'm kicking. You first think nothing of it but the verbal percussion drums inside of you, and then your blood begins rushing, your pulses get to throbbing, your head begins to bobbing. You feeling the effect of what the rhythm has been plotting. It's gotten you to synchronize your alpha waves and realize that rhythm's more than musical but structurally underlies each and every atom to plasma scatter on Saturn. Every stage of matter is organized in a rhythmic pattern, which is architectonic. Everything has a sonic, everything has a cycle, everything has a phonic. Life depends upon it. We're engineered to want it. This thing that remains, refrains, comes back is chronic. This thing that haunts us all like a ghost in the mind. We've been dancing with y'all, dancing with y'all, dancing with y'all since the dawn of time. So check it. Let's take it back to the dawn of time, before technology tamed the mind. A man took his hands and began to clap, and that was the beginning of the boom, boom, bap. Let's take it back to the dawn of time, before technology tamed the mind. A woman started humming to an animal's call, and that was the beginning of the yes, y'all. Yes, yes, y'all. Yes, yes, y'all. It's like that, that, y'all. It's like that, y'all. It's like that, y'all. It's like no, that, y'all. It's like that, y'all. It's like that, y'all. It's like a that, y'all. It's like that, y'all. It's like that, y'all. It's like a it's like that. Thank you. Just trying to tell y'all, hey man, this is why we here, this is how we boogie. It's one of the reasons we are one of the last human hominids standing, because we found ways to bring each other together in some kind of cultural thing where we held on to each other in the nighttime, when those things out there that were bigger and faster, that had more fur and more fang and more talent than we did, and we fought back. Y'all don't realize this, right? But this human species, they tell us twice we were at an extinction level event. It was 10,000 of us on some rock somewhere trying to figure out how the hell to live. And we fought the fuck back. Straight up. we fought the fuck back. So whenever you get to thinking what we human beings cannot do, remember that survival is built into our DNA. We just don't go out that easy, all right? So with that, I don't know who's coming up here first, but somebody's gonna come up first. And the way the evening's gonna go is, there's a whole list of folks. We probably will get to everybody, but everyone come up here, give us a couple of sentences about what this is about, locate us on that page, do what you're gonna say to us, and just do your thing. Let it all hang out there. So whoever is coming up first, just say your name and walk on up here. Do your thing. Who that? Who that? All right, good night, everybody. We are... Chris, yeah! Oh, and to let everybody know, you have complete use of every musical instrument and every musician in the room. So, musicians, you might be called to come up here and do something, right? And we got everything. We got drumsticks, we got all of this stuff. So, Chris is gonna rock it for us. You need some help with something?
I need cable.
She needs cable, you gotta get hooked up, you need a microphone. She got you. You done got it. Okay, you need mics, I'm assuming. Can you use this one? Or you need a boom side?
A mic is...
Just like this? Okay.
I can play anything.
Whatever you want. APs, then we're gonna see if we can rotate it through. So do we have, is she on? Is number 3 on? It is. All right.
Always this...
We have another guitar. Where's the pickup?
What?
There's another amp back there.
No, this is good.
You got it? Cool.
Yeah, well, hi. My name's
Hey.
Christina. I'm from Mexico.
Hey, Mexico!
This is a song that's from a guy named King Cruel. It's one of my favorite songs and one of the first I learned on guitar, so one of my favorites, definitely. My sandpaper sigh engraves a line into the rust of your tongue. Girl, I could have been someone to you. Would have painted the skies blue. Baby blue, if you knew. Baby blue, baby blue, baby blue. Edging closer, you swim away. Girl, I got no chance, nothing to say. Girl, but stay here for a little while. Baby blue, baby blue, baby blue, crossing your path. It won't be the last, baby. Thank you.
I'm gonna need to move some of
Okay,
this.
what do you need?
Just mic by the piano
Okay.
or keyboard, whichever one. It's good.
this out of the
My name is Lucia Dostal, by the way.
You got all this, right?
You want keyboard or?
Keyboard or?
This should probably be. Yeah, it's good. All right. Cool. Yeah. All right. Well, my name is Lucia Dostal. Yeah. And this song I wrote last week. I got in a bit of a fight with my boyfriend, and we were talking, you know, the usual, and he brings up his past and his ex-girlfriend and decides to compare us. So this song is about that. Piano. Cool. Okay, cool. All right. I picked up the phone and heard you'll never be good enough. Your voice screamed in my face like a broken record for months. So you'll never be as good as her, never shine as bright as her. Sitting in the fridge for days, you got the leftovers. And I can't keep sharing your heart, and I'm singing into a sinking mic. You were happier with her. You told me you were happier with her. Thank you so much, Reggie. If you keep dwelling in the past, then the present will never last. You can keep her in your head, but you'll have to say goodbye to me instead. I know she texted back faster than me. Why are there a million people you wish I could be? She was there for you when I didn't know what to do. Now I'm feeling all alone, wishing I could be her too. And I can't keep sharing your heart with a memory I'm falling goodbye to me. You'll have to say goodbye to me. You'll have to say goodbye. If you keep dwelling in the past, and the present will never last, you can keep her in your head, but you'll have to say goodbye to me instead. Thank you guys so much.
Fuck him. That's advice from a father of four. Fuck him. You agree? I just heard you kicking to it. All right. Moving furniture. Moving furniture. Okay. How many do you need? What do you need?
Microphone and...
You need a microphone?
Hello? Yes. 1, 2. Okay, so how's everyone doing? Great? Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna sing an original song. First of all, a little bit of backstory. My mom has been sick for several years and it has been really hard. And in that time, I didn't want it to be a burden for her, so I just distanced myself from her. And I mean, I was still in middle school. I just got out of high school. And you know, middle school and high school is not a good idea. I mean, it's just tons of problems. So I just felt really, really alone in that time. And so I composed this song like at 12 at night or something. I hope you like it. It's titled For Mom. Is everyone ready to leave 5 week? Because I'm not. I'm sincerely not ready. Okay, are you ready? When you told me that you loved me, all I did was say goodbye. And the moment that you hugged me, I knew this could never last. But then I was such a fool. Understand, I'm not yours anymore. And now I'm sitting in a corner, just trying to figure out where I am going. And I'm at the edge of me, don't know if I'm where I'm supposed to be. The first time that you cried, my heart just dried. All the promises you made, they lay like ashes on the shade. And you simply did not care about who I turned out to be. And now I'm sitting in a corner, just trying to figure out where I am going. And to say goodbye. Thank you so much. Also, give it up for my pianist, Damo. Thank you.
Thank you. Good job. Who's next? Okay. Uh-oh. That's right. On the sexiest saxophone ever, the sexiest saxophone ever, the baritone. Who that? Hey, man.
Good evening.
Hey, you need a microphone here.
I am good.
Good.
Good evening. My name is Mercedes, and I can't quite see people because my glasses are really dirty. But I assume that most people here are in the teenage range of I want to touch people, and sometimes I'm a little too scared to let that happen. But you still want it. You don't tell anybody about it though. So this poem of sorts is about that thing that you have between your leg that needs things.
Oh.
You know, sometimes.
Oh, that.
You know, you might have one, you might not. I don't know, but I'm assuming that most of you do. All right. The name is Burning Embrace. Okay. Urge and desire, a hazy need with string that pulls and twists our hearts as wild steeds. What a beautiful pulse of breath and love. Bending over back because pride is not enough. Moments of ecstasy, of sweat and joy. Wings, legs that play like toys over curves, hills of goose-bumping flesh. Fingers reach to be born again fresh. With tearing and melding two into one iridescent pain. Of need, of love, desire, and shame, a constant rain. A desperate embrace in face of fear along the steep ledge of life, adrenaline coursing through soft silk skin sharper than a knife. Blood and bone twist into keys for family, this pounding rhythm of loose hips and lips, tongues twist in a rhapsody. With hands that reach for faces shadowed in shame, hearts yearning sore and throbbing, two bodies bloom in flame.
Let me just say something. May I just say, whoever wants to be next, it's like maybe we can start lining up over here, and then that way we can get up here and do our thing. And if we have enough time, we can probably do another round. Just start doing your thing. You know she was next. But make sure we listen. Don't leave.
Cool. All right. How are y'all tonight? Doing good? Unfortunately, I'm playing another sad song. So after that beautiful performance, which I enjoyed thoroughly, I'm going to make you all depressed again. Okay. So I'm going to talk to you about my grandma. She was everything to me. She got me Chick-fil-A all the time. She went to all my ballet performances. But she never got to hear me sing. So this one's for her. It's called Homesick. Grandma took a midnight flight to Kansas just for the winter, but I never saw her. I can see the way her face looked when she called me. Oh, her darling, in the evening. My car's dead in the street, just hoping for a passerby. When I can't seem to breathe, even though the air is fine. I'm homesick in my own home. Oh, I miss her, the way she loved me. I'm homesick in my own home. No one could be as proud of me. In my own bed, I don't feel at home anymore. Grandma used to play bridge with her old friends. I don't know if she won, but she thought it was fun. But lately I've been losing my memory, 'cause I don't remember what voice sounded like hers. My car's dead in the street, just hoping for a passerby. When I can't seem to breathe, even though the air is fine. I'm homesick in my own home. Oh, I miss the way she loved me. I'm homesick in my own home. No one could be as proud of me. Oh, in my own bed, I don't feel at home anymore. I'm homesick in my own home. Oh, I miss the way she loved me. Thank you.
Beautiful. More sadness. A piano? Okay, so. Out of the way. So we got.
Yeah, thank you. Hey everyone. So I'm Talia. This song is called As We Kiss. So this is, well, okay. This is my first song, and I wrote it when someone I really loved told me that he was leaving for a while. And yeah. Take my oh, oh my God, I'm so sorry. I'm so
Keep going. Keep going. That's a professional. That's a professional.
sorry. Take my hand, lead me to your heart. Teach me how to love. Don't speak, I don't wanna hear you say goodbye. It really breaks my heart. Why can't we stop the time and live this moment forever as we kiss? I know it's just a dream of mine that will never come true. But I can't let it go. I find myself writing love songs only about you. The time will come, forever you'll be gone. Just know that I will miss you. Don't speak, I don't wanna hear you say goodbye. It really breaks my heart. Why can't we stop the time and live this moment forever as we kiss? I know it's just a dream of mine that will never come true. Thank you.
More sadness. More sadness.
Hello, all.
Hey.
So, I performed this song last week in my class, and safe to say, it didn't go that well. And you know what? I'm glad, because in the past week, I've been perfecting it. And you know what? It's really kick-ass.
This is your first piano.
Yeah.
Yes,
I started teaching myself piano like a week and a half ago, so I can accompany myself. And yes. So 1 second, because so it's called "Say It Ain't So." Weezer ripped me off, and it's about this boy back home that I really, really like, and he refuses to admit that he has feelings for me, and yes, but the way that he smiles at me is just, it's too genuine, you know. He, like, so. Hell yeah. Alrighty. I'm a, You can talk and talk and talk, and you can say whatever you want, but talk is cheap. And you just aren't making any sense, my sweet. Your lips can say a million things to me. I'll listen and watch as your eyes disagree. You say you don't love me and I tell you that's fine. I guess that we've both gotten used to telling lies. Say it ain't so, tell me that I'm wrong. But you'll regret it when the nights grow long and no one is holding you. Say it ain't so and don't you hesitate. Maybe I'll believe you if you keep a straight face. Look me in the eyes, 'cause I know damn well that I'm right. Oh, you say that this tension between us has really been painful and fucking you up. Believe me, I know. I've tried, but nothing seems to help. Just can't let you go. If you really didn't want me, wouldn't it be clear? You just look much too happy whenever you see me near. For your stoic act to truly be convincing. I see the way you smile when you don't think I'm looking. Say it ain't so, won't you tell me I'm wrong? You're gonna regret it when the nights grow long. And no one is holding you. Say it ain't so and don't you hesitate. Maybe I'll believe you if you keep a straight face. Look me in the eyes, 'cause you know deep down that I'm right. I know that you're hurting, this is hurting me too. But the thing is that I can't always get a clue when I've gone too far. I guess that's what's driven us apart. I may never hear you tell me yes, but I'll still be wishing you all of the best from the sidelines. Hoping that one of these days you'll be mine. Fuck that, I hope one day that you'll finally understand that my feelings are actually the furthest thing that my mind can even manage to think of. From infatuation and idealization, I've never been the kind of person to give up, but I'm tired from this chasing and I've had enough. I'll throw in the towel and I will let you go if you can look me in my face and say it ain't so. Oh, say it ain't so, tell me that I am wrong, but you're gonna regret it when the nights grow long and no one is holding you. Say it ain't so and don't you dare hesitate. Maybe for once I'll believe you if you keep a straight face. Look me in the eyes, 'cause we both know that I'm right. I'll throw in the towel and I will let you go if you can look me in my face and say it ain't so. Say it ain't so. Say it ain't so. Say it ain't so. Thank you. I know that my piano wasn't the greatest, but what can you expect? I started learning a week and a half ago, so I'd say that's pretty damn good.
You know, you gotta love somebody who actually steps up and says, you know you like me. Right? You just acting like you don't run the shit and you know it, right? That takes some swagger. Hey, Nina. Hey. We need
Hi.
lights.
Okay.
We need lights.
Hi, my name is Amina, as you may have assumed. So, I love you too. So this is the first song that I've ever written. This sounds so weird because like I'm literally repeating what people before me said. But this is the first song that I've ever written, so I hope the chords aren't too generic. And the song is about, I'm also repeating what someone else said. So true. In January, my grandfather was diagnosed with cancer, and he passed away. I think 2 weeks before 5 weeks started. And this song is about that. So yeah. I hope you like it. Sorry. Was with you till the end, laid by your side each day. The climatic descent, I didn't think you'd leave this way. Back in February, the cold breeze blowing through the sun, you came to my concert, the very first solo one. You fought the hardest you could, and I was sure that you would, but never did I imagine what it would really be like without you. Leave me by your bed alone, now an empty space. Tears fall to your silk sheets, emotions left taste. I whisper your name, but you're not there. Answering my cries, close still in the closet, and so a piece of me dies. Hey, hey, hey. Time flew by like summertime, didn't know what to see. Each day was at your doorstep, but not for the reason I wanted to be. You fought the hardest you could, and I was sure that you would, but never did I imagine what it would really be like without you. Leave me by your bed alone, now an empty space. Tears fall to your silk sheets, emotions left dazed. I whisper your name, but you're not there. Answering my cries, clothes still in the closet, and so a piece of me dies. Hey, 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 and so a piece of me dies. Thank you. Thank you.
Hey. Okay. I didn't really lose a relative. I'm sorry, but I'm gonna do a sad song, so don't worry. This is about my ex-boyfriend who took me out for breakfast and then broke up with me. Yeah. So it's called Time and Space. I haven't performed it ever, and yeah, hope you like it. I'm not good at this stuff. Never been capable of being on my own. I know I shouldn't overreact because sorry. I'll start again. I'm not good at this stuff. Never been capable of being on my own. I know I shouldn't overreact because I'm young, but no one can tell me where my heart belongs. And you've been up all these nights, and I've been crying myself to sleep. Not convinced that I did nothing wrong. Why are we stuck in an in-between? And you need time, and you need space, but I'm not good at this stuff. No, please don't go away. And you need time apart, and you need space from this, but I just don't know how. Please don't go now. And I don't know if I should talk to my friends. They just seem to roll their eyes, so torn up over this big mess. And now I keep my pain inside, but you need time, and you need space, but I'm not good at this stuff. No, please don't go away. You need time apart, and you need space from us, but I just don't know how. Please don't go now. And you said we would always be friends, but I never wanted this to end. And now you're sitting in the corner, and I think you're gonna call her. But you need time, and you need space, but I'm not good at this stuff. No, please don't go away. And you need time apart, and you need space from this, but I just don't know how. Please don't go now. And you need time, and you need space, but I'm not good at this stuff. No, please don't go away. Thank you.
So my name is Alexis Marast, and I wrote a poem. First of all, I have a strong love for poetry, and this is my very first poetry slam. But I wrote a piece. I'm a vocalist, for those of you who don't know. So this is a very musically influenced piece, and I hope you all enjoy. You play me like a grand piano. You play me like a grand piano. Push me too far, up and down my emotional scale. Constantly accenting the flats and the sharps of our relationship. You play me like a beautiful melody, melody, melody. Even though you've picked and practiced and played others before me, sometimes it graceful. Other times you bang me out, gruesome and loud, gruesome and loud, y'all. Filled with ghost notes, notes that don't belong. Seems I've become the same old tired song. You know, the one that you play in the drunken bar. As hard as I try to push our love forward, mezzo and forte, crescendoing with all my heart. You take no time to sign off, no time at all. We've become quarter notes, boring and filled with God knows what. Oh, my heart beats continuously, but it's always 3 beats from being whole. You know, you'll always be my funny Valentine, the one who crosses my mind round midnight. And even though I'll never be yours, I'll always be in a sentimental mood for you, in a sentimental mood for you. Ooh, in a sentimental mood for you, for you, for you. For you, for you. This piece was titled G Major Scale. The title has many mysteries, ones that'll never be solved. But I thought, why not share a story about true love in a musical way, soft and sweet, to all the people who need it most, right? Everybody's in search for love. We just gotta find the one to trust. So thank you guys for listening, and I hope you enjoyed. This is Gavin Russian on piano.
so I guess this is probably like the millionth unrequited love song you've heard all night. Woo! So, yeah, this song's actually about a boy at home who had to move away. And I really liked him. But he was also in love with my best friend at the same time. So so I couldn't really express anything, and this is about how I would have to hide it.
I choked on my heart last night, swallowed it up till it was deep inside, and found you there. I'll keep myself hidden in the night, in the lights of the city where I first met you. You dig deep within my skin, and these feelings, they start caving in. I'm searching for the red flags that tell me to stop, but all I hear is go, 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 go. And you have someone back at home who lives in your heart. You're gonna tear me apart. So I'll hide in the lights of the city where we met. I'll keep you in my pocket for today, and hide the pain away in a denim jacket. Yeah, so it's just really short. I forgot to mention the piece is called Denim Jacket. Thank you very much.
My name is Gavina. My name is Gavina. You be what you want to be. That's it.
Okay, hello. My name's Luke. I can't really see you guys, but I don't know who was in this class before or not. Some of you heard the song. Recently, my ex-girlfriend slept with another guy while I was at 5 week. Send it. So for today, and I had someone else supposed to sing the part as her, but she bailed as well. So we have Gavina.
I'm not gonna bail on him. I'm not gonna bail on him. I'm here. That's right, I'm here. I'm a well-independent woman, man. You feel me?
So I was in my room and trying to make up the song, and I wanted it to be like, you know, like a happy song. So I don't know what to do over that. So I was just starting to hum. Da da dum da dum da dum dum da dum, and then some lyrics popped in my head. So I'm done looking at you, and I couldn't really, I don't know how to say it without sounding like an asshole. So I just wrote down on a piece of paper what I was trying to do. So it goes, you lied, You said you were done with that other guy. Then I go around and you're by his side. I don't know why I trusted you. You say you only want me when he's away, talking to me every other day. You don't know what I'm going through. Okay, so there's parents in the audience for this part. Might want to cup your ears. The kids will probably like this one. So I'm done with your shit, you selfish prick. I'm packing my bags, go suck his dick. I don't give a shit, you fucking bitch. Lying in a ditch, you're a liar, you're a cunt, and I hope you cry. Okay, and this is supposed to be her as the girl singing it towards me back.
Here's Gavina's time.
So we're gonna do 1, 2, 3.
And I'm done. You look like a man, and you're down on your knees, eating from my hands. I don't know what I'm gonna do. So calm. Here's my next part. So calm down from your bed. You're full of shit. Give me my space, you misogynist. I'm over it. You two-faced prick. I'd rather have him just thinking about you. You're a liar. You're an ass, and I hope you cry.
Thank you.
Hello. Hi, I'm Nyla. Wow. Wow, this makes it not so I can see you guys. I don't understand now. Anyways, so I'm gonna say a poem. I've been battling with myself whether I'm gonna do a song or a poem, but this is a compromise because this was originally a song. So, compromise. I started writing this about last year, and then a couple weeks ago I realized I didn't like it that much, so I started rewriting it just from like the bits and pieces that I liked. So this is from the perspective of someone who has lost a friend to a drug overdose, and yeah, it took you from sad songs to sad poetry. So hope you guys like this. This is called Margot. Margot. She was always the fun one. She used to tease me because I hadn't done not one drug in my whole entire life. Well, she would pop a new pill to cope every night. I knew that it wasn't right. I was the only one who knew the extent of her plight, so I did try to stop her, but we got into a fight. She called me Buzzkill, and I called her a pill popper. 1 month later, the buzz actually killed her. My world stopped. Everything became a blur. My best friend, who probably loved me the most, on the floor in her own vomit from an overdose. We were so close, but now she's so far away. Sometimes I hear her voice from beyond the grave. It whispers to never forget her, that things will always get better. Sometimes I see her in my mind with her favorite sweater with the tattered sleeves. Why'd you have to leave me with the memory of those green eyes that I'll never get to see again? And if I'll do, they'll be on someone that is not you, as a constant reminder that I somehow should have stopped you, but I didn't. And I know, I'm sorry, I know there would kill you, but I reach for the pills and I feel you as you once were. Thank you.
Thank you guys all for staying. I'm really excited to share with you guys some poetry. First off, that was absolutely stunning, just so powerful. All right, so I wrote a collection of 3 poems, and I think all of them kind of reflect in a period of time in which I had a realization about something in my life that I wasn't too particularly fond about, and so all 3 of these kind of tie in similarly but are about different instances. This one is called Convenience. How much of my convenience am I willing to give up for the survival of this planet? Icy lemonade in a hot summer day travels up a pink plastic straw, and as it hits my mouth, I sigh in relief. Yet the nostril of a turtle gushes blood 2 months later as my straw is slowly removed from its nose, its mouth agape and its eyes in agony as I look back with my sunny refreshment, horrified. And I keep sipping. That's the first one. Oh, Jesus. All right. This one's called A Dinner in Cuba. We sit around a table, clicking away, making the sky bluer, the cars brighter, and our skin tanner, perfectly content with our sliders and filters and scales, until the world drops out of focus. The grass is always greener on the other side of the screen, but we never touched the grass at all. And we're perfectly okay with it. That's the second one. And then this one is called The Privilege Problem. It is nauseating to think on the nights I spent bent over at the waist, gripping the kitchen counter as I sobbed my insides out, to reflect on the heaviness in my heart each time he'd walk by. To remember curling up in a ball alone in the corner of a practice room, feeling broken in some sort. And to know that I've never really experienced anguish at all. The privilege problem. Thank you.
Good evening, guys. Oops. I need a mic. Yeah, I also need a mic for my guitar, yes. Okay. Yeah, is it? I want to make sure you won't overlap or something. Hi. Okay, so my name is Ganling Zhou. Don't pronounce that if you can't. Sorry. Okay, and if you find the list, I'm probably at the last one because like my last name started with a Z. So yeah, obviously. Okay, so anyway, I'm from China, and so this song is about my best friend. She has been my best friend since we were 5, and we did all the best friend stuffs. And then somehow it's about 2 years ago, I like her as always, but it was different. And I think you guys know what I mean, talking about, right? Okay, so anyway, I find out, okay, so here's the thing, I'm probably a bisexual. Yes! So yeah. Yes! The bisexual Amira is here. I haven't out with a lot of people yet, but yeah, I am. So yeah, I am. So, and this is the story about me falling in love with someone who never ever loved me back, which I know that because she's my best friend and I've been knowing her for such a long time. So yeah, this song is for her. And because today is Chinese Valentine's Day, which is worth mentioning, yeah, so yeah, this song is for her because she's really having fun with her boyfriend, so yeah. A singer cross out lines. The lines are being your best friend despite I like you for more than just a friend. Why do I try to pretend? I sing. sorry, I'm cutting for If I do try, would you treat me like the other guys? Oh, I can just confess and refresh, and you can still be the best friend of mine. Well, I just want you to know I will be waiting. Yeah, I will be waiting. When joy and love, when joy and love, when joy and love, when joy and love, oh, we're still 5. If you're the princess, I'm your knight. I'm standing on the top of your castle, guarding something that will never be mine. If I'm sorry, I'm kind of sick, so there was one night when you campsite overnight, when your eyes are closed. I didn't know what you do. Well, I just want you to know I will be waiting. Yeah, I will be waiting. When joy and love, when joy and love, when joy and love, when joy and love, I don't know what you do, 'cause every time I told you I'm heartbreaking, you're the one who cries. Yeah, totally untrue, but every time I see the black eyes, I say I should leave them for someone else, for someone else to shine. When joy and love, when joy and love, when joy and love, when joy and love. Thank you so much.
Good evening, everybody. So, I'm Kiara. I'm from Belgium, so like the other side of the world. Yes. And I wrote this poem after like an angry fit. I was really, really pissed because I've had this friend. It's not really womb buddies, but it's somebody I've been close to basically since I was born. and she's such a bitch. Like, no, you see, I've tried so hard to reconnect with her because I lived 10 years away from Belgium, and when I moved back, she's like, I tried so hard to make it work again, but she still didn't give a shit, and I was like, so this is like a fuck you. This is really like a fuck you. Okay. Something you once were but are not is my best friend. That title is something that you do not represent. Maybe I'm pissed about how you possess my memories, and as much as I feel bleak, I am finally free. I am rid of the guilt that told me, try again. I even made some time in the summertime to meet up and shit, but all you were doing was doing things with that guy that was gonna leave you for some other gal that he was really gonna get it with. And though there used to be 11,883 kilometers of distance between us, and now there is none, you still excuse your little abscesses, and really, my patience is done. Where were you when I thought my mom died in an earthquake? Where were you when I invited you over to bake a fucking cake? Where were you when I ate lunch alone for 6 months and even a shitty friend like you to talk to was something that I sought? Sadly, there was no twist in this plot. Even if I could look back, eyes like microscopes, I am 101% sure that there's some hope. But it's taken such a toll on these feelings, so please understand that once and for all, I am sealing this deal.
Thank you. Who's next? Oh, who has? No, we have somebody else who hasn't. Gonna take that one more. Okay.
Everyone that hasn't gone has to go first.
Okay, who hasn't gone? No, okay. Cool. Okay, go. Taking off your jacket.
I knew you. Thank you. One true song. All those other songs? Don't know.
Cool. This cute little group. Hi, I'm Julia Samuels. I'm known for Kitty Kitty Kitty. I'm gonna be singing another song with like the same chords.
I like your hair.
Thank you. I like it too. So this is just a cute little song about kind of having a crush. And you know, it didn't work out, but that's okay because I'm better that way. You know? And the beginning, I'm still working on it. It's the beginning melody. I like the lyrics, and I have most of them memorized, but the melody's a little off, so I apologize for any little mistakes, because it's gonna have a lot of mistakes, but it's cool. This is like a test. Okay, so sorry. I'm an idiot that's naughty. Sorry. I'm an idiot that can't even flirt. I'm a idiot that's not even a word. Just something that an old friend said when a few things stuck in my head. Like you and me standing in a wedding altar. And if we were to make it work, you would have to dump your girlfriend. All I know is you from Instagram or whatever, or whatever, or whatever. Love is love, or whatever, or whatever, or whatever. Lust is lust. It's not that the fact that you have a cute face or when you're near my heart goes crazy. Your eyes light up when you see my face and don't act scared when I'm acting crazy. But you, away across
you just lost. Hold up, wait a minute, was you really worth it? Duh, I'm the best on a beach like the rest, and I'll wait for someone so much better. Yeah, I'm a queen and my boy will be a king. You missed out on this secret treasure. Oh, whatever, oh, whatever, oh, whatever. Love is love. Oh, whatever, oh, whatever, oh, whatever. Lust is lust. Please shut up, 'cause I'm enough and I don't even care. I sing, go, fuck.
Well, I think we have reached the end of everyone's song who wants it. We have 26 minutes. If anyone would like to go again and try something else, and try something new, just come rush the stage. You got 26 minutes. 26 minutes.
Alrighty, hello again. So this is a poem sort of about reading tarot cards. And yes, I read tarot very well, and it's something I'm very proud of. And it's, yes, one of these days, and I'll read your cards sometime. But so another thing that was interesting, the other day I saw a psychic. There's a psychic a few blocks from here, and she was reading my palms, and she asked me if in the past few weeks, so I'm not even supposed to talk about like what happened in the psychic reading, but this was so weird that I have to share it. I've been sharing it with people. She asked me if in the past like few weeks I'd been romantically involved with anyone whose name started with the letter J. And I was like really freaked out because at the start of 5 week, I really, really fell for this guy, and I thought that he would be my summer fling so that I could get over the guy back home. And then he took advantage of me, and it was bad. I've never been kissed, and I was very naive, and he used me. So this is called, it's a lengthy title, but I should have known you were the devil when you told me you were a Capricorn, because there's a card in tarot called the Devil, and it's associated with the sign of Capricorn. And there's also another card that I'll mention called the Fool, which is all about jumping into things and sort of being optimistic and having a good outlook. So here it is. You were the devil, I was the fool. The devil, a harem of harlotry, a sickly sweet facade. You are nothing more than a mirage of that all too familiar charm. The devil, suave as Casanova, zealous as Don Juan, the Mephisto of Mephistos, the Pied Piper of deception, leading me down into the depths of hell, playing me for a fool in the hopes that I'd blow on your pipe. The devil, temptation. I'm a lost little girl, and my inner child wanted to feel taken care of by you. But I guess all you wanted was to be my daddy for a couple hours. The devil, when I was swinging away at the playground where we weren't supposed to go, testing limits, crossing lines, my first taste of forbidden fruit in a long time, and you were hand-feeding me. I should have known then and there that you were the devil when you told me you were a Capricorn. Any man that seems enthusiastic about astrology is infinitely more enthused by what they'll get from a girl, so long as they pretend they're interested. But goddamn, you played your cards right. The devil, now you won't even look at me. You can't hear the words that come out of my mouth, not that you've seen what the angel in my throat can do. And honey, that may be one thing or another, but it ain't healing. The devil, I shuffle and shuffle away. Cards jump out. They scream at me. They tell me I should be trusting myself, trusting the process. But at the bottom of my deck, the devil looks right at me, in the face. And he looks awfully like you. And that was the line, when you said, I'm gonna ask the angel in my throat, when you said, like, that, talk about the angel in my throat, and I told you I was gonna steal that line.
You did indeed tell me that, and you did indeed make it fill in your mouth.
Yes. All right. Ooh, I think it's piano time. She's a beaut. Does the keyboard work or no? No. It'd be like
Hello, I'm back. Sorry if you can't see me, I'm at the piano. So, I did this song a couple of weeks ago at an open mic, and I love this song. It's my favorite thing I've ever written, kinda, sorta, not really, but I still love it. And it's called Rain, and I'm from Los Angeles, and it barely rains there, and that's a main focus point. But this song as a whole is about associating someone with something, essentially. That's pretty much the gist of it. You will understand as the song goes on. All right, here we go. Also, just quick side note, we learned about like things and relating words to, you know, like phrases and topics within the actual poetry class. And this song does a really good job at that. So, using what I learned, but I wrote this before, but still. Anyways, this is Rain. Sunny skies turn to gray. Where these clouds come from, I was having a good day. I should say that I'm not surprised, 'cause even when the weather's sunny, storm clouds gather in my eyes. And I don't know why I think of you when I remember all your lies. Not even thunder can muffle my cries. I know I shouldn't say anything, but lately you've been on my mind. It doesn't rain in LA, but when I think of you, the sun doesn't shine. I know I shouldn't complain. I should be used to this, it happens every time. It doesn't rain in LA, but when I think of you, the sun doesn't shine. Oh, gloomy skies, overcast. How did I ever think that we would last? I thought you'd mend this broken heart, but you broke it even more. I should have known it from the start, that we'd soon drift apart. And now I'm left here in the dark. There may be lightning, but we've lost our spark. No, I shouldn't say anything, but lately you've been on my mind. It doesn't rain in LA, but when I think of you, the sun doesn't shine. I know I shouldn't complain. I should be used to this, it happens every time. It doesn't rain in LA, but when I think of you, the sun doesn't shine. Oh. Now, when most people hear the song, they remember this bridge. So, I hope you do too. Here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, let's go. Whenever I see rain, I think of us. Lost love, broken promises, and mistrust. And if we must go through this again, this cycle that never ends, will you still be there for me, friend? Or will you get caught up in the storm with no one to keep you warm? 'Cause that's what I was there for. Yeah, you left me in the cold, you left me on my own. Now our rain check is an infinite postpone. Some things are meant to happen, I guess, but even with that in mind, I'm still not over you yet. 'Cause you haven't been off my mind since the day that we met. You can't splash in a puddle and not expect to get wet. I expected you to be the last person to cause me pain. 'Cause once things were hot and heavy like the summer rain, now they'll never be the same. Our love's gone down the drain and my sunshine came after your hurricane. I know I shouldn't say anything, but lately you've been on my mind. It doesn't rain in LA, but when I think of you, the sun doesn't shine. I know I shouldn't complain. I should be used to this, it happens every time. It doesn't rain in LA, but when I think of you, the sun doesn't shine. Oh, it doesn't rain in LA. Oh, but when I think of you, the sun doesn't shine. Oh. Thank you. That was my second time going.
Hey, we got 16 minutes.
Well, this is definitely not going to take 60 minutes, but
Okay.
one word every I could do that. You probably want to kill me. All right, this is a poem that I wrote for a poetry contest that lost.
Okay.
I still think it's good. My mom told me it was good, and I believe her.
Yes.
So she does know best. Okay. I'm not going to use a microphone.
Huh?
I said I am not going to use a microphone.
Yes.
So listen. Okay. The title is For a Moment. And for a moment, the sun was gold and good, and the leaves were green before they were brown. The fingers of fall had yet to make summer a ghost, and we were tripping, tramping, tromping, our stomping, not stopping. We were flying, not falling. And for a moment, we were sad, downright blue. Mourning the morning, no longer a sunset or a sunrise. Our skies were blue, and we were too. And for a moment, there is me and you, and we're like sugar and spice. We are not nice, but we more than suffice. And I kiss, and I love, and you give, and you see me and you. We need our time, has taken its time, so we could pay our nickel, our quarters, our dime. And for a moment, the sun is gold and good, and the leaves are brown, and we are green. Our fingers intertwining, winding and binding, still not stomping. Our stomping, we're not falling, we're flying.
Anybody else?
I can go again. So whip out
Yeah,
the
what you
kazoo.
do?
Yes, please. Bring that guitar back out.
Okay, so this song is much easier. Okay, so this song is, I wrote this song about like about 4 weeks ago when I first got here. So I had a crush on the guy and he doesn't like me at all. And we are friends, yeah, so yeah, great. So, but we're still friends, yeah. Yeah, it's just sad, but yeah, it's okay, we're still friends, yeah. So this song is called Suffocating. I'm still 15, I have no idea about suffocating, but this song is called Suffocating. It was alright at the beginning. I look at your face and you took my brain. Then I started to be addicted to you, my babe. I'm in it. Well, I know every time that I can weigh my feelings to you, look away when I'm suffocating. So you say you're gonna stay, you spontaneously reach a page, I'm suffocating. It was alright when you first talked to me. Why did you know that you weren't interested? Since you gave me the face, I think I should be knowing. But somehow, deep in high, I'm still dreaming. Every time that I can wave my fins to you, look away, I'm suffocating. So you say you're gonna stay, you spontaneously reach the page, I'm suffocating. Maybe I should be running. Maybe I should just hope this seems to happen where I'm suffocating. Maybe I should be running, 'cause every time that you're coming in a different way, I got chase. I'm suffocating. Every time that I can wave my feelings to you, you look away. I'm suffocating. Till you say you're gonna stay here spontaneously. Reach a pace, I'm suffocating. Thank you so much.
Are we in the mood for a song, or are we in the mood for? Are we in the mood for a song? Or are we in the mood for like a little rap moment? What are we in the mood for? Rap. Okay, here we go. So, I don't have the instrumental with me right now. That's just the thing we're gonna go with. So I'm just gonna do it without the instrumental. No. Actually, no, I'm good. All right, so this is one I actually had to write this for a project for my music production class, and I was like, hey, I'm gonna write a rap to this instrumental, and I did. And the instrumental it goes like the ooh, don't go to sleep. So that's where the inspiration came from. So here we go. Late night only up for you. Tell me, what else is a girl to do? Cause even though you'd never ask me to, I suffered through my pain for you already. Don't think I'm enough for you. You're perfect. I have self-doubt. You're not a person. You're always worth it. You're an angel that I can't live without. Yes, we've had our falling outs. Yes, we know how it feels to be down. We both know being lost in the crowd and the sea of faces. Never found, but it's midnight. We're still awake. It's been a few hours, give or take. We're talking like, oh God, it's so late. One tries to leave, the other says, wait. We start another convo. But we've been on for this long, so figure it's okay. We'll see each other the next day. But tomorrow's so far, though. Not Wells Fargo, but I'm begging on the fact that you'll be mine. Not in the meantime, I'll stay by your side all through the night. Even though my demons are at their prime at night, they all try to see me cry. Sometimes stick around through the day. All I have to say is that you gave me this love. Please don't take it away. I'll stay up later if that's what it takes. I don't believe in God, but you know I'll pray that you'll stay up with me. Can't you see that I don't want you to go to sleep? It's 3 a.m. You gotta go, but I can't stand being apart. You must have my heart, cause that's where home is, and your soul felt just like home from the start. I'm finally let you gonna go to sleep, but I probably won't sleep a blink. I'll be thinking about you or what I'd do if you hadn't distracted me from me. Let's go. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, okay. I think that's the end of me. Unless you want, I'm kidding. Are we doing a kazoo moment? Yes, please.
Yeah, okay, now there is. So, this poem is, so I very recently started listening to, I'm behind the curve, I'm sorry, you're all gonna think I'm lame. I recently started listening to Erykah Badu, and I'm like obsessed with her now. And so I wrote this poem that's inspired by a song of hers, and I first found out about the song because it's quoted in a Tyler, the Creator song, but I still didn't listen to that song for a little while. But that was when I first heard of it, and then I listened to it for myself, and I really liked it. And the original line that I got inspired by is, "My eyes are green because I eat a lot of vegetables. It don't got nothing to do with your new friend." And all right, so I'm not sure what this is titled yet, but I'll start. My eyes are turning green, and it's beginning to scare me. I don't like eating vegetables. Nothing's what it seems. Whenever I see you and you look at me, I can feel them turn. Could it be envy? I don't know if you pay enough attention to see that they were once chocolate brown. I change my hair up all the time, and that's something I choose. But somehow I've always lost control looking at you. I used to see La Vie en Rose with rose-tinted glasses, but now I'm green with envy. I wrote that yesterday when I was sitting in the bathroom and had nothing better to do.
I'm gonna have to remember it a bit, but this one I would call poem just because it was like a poem. Let me see if I can remember it. I don't want to be too loud, so is this good? Okay.
Sometimes my mind feels like it will explode, filled to the brim with worries, stresses, and thoughts. You can't help me, even if you tried. But you don't try. Breaking my heart, so I am left with a distraught mind and empty arms, despite the signs of a breaking soul in a slit soul, needing a bandage, or for once maybe ignorance is truly bliss. Like the rain after the fire, mud rushes down the mountain. It may create pain or tear some apart, but after there is peace and silence, remembering what is important, letting go of what is not. So as you sit listing your wallows, courage give me strength, or strength give me courage to lift myself up and walk home free. For the sludge pouring out from my way down corpses